Wonderful, wonderful. Hi everyone, Adam here, and it's time for another tent review. And today I've been dying to do this, dying to get my 10 penneth worth into a recent acquisition from Go Outdoors, and it is the Eurohike Sendero 6-man. So yes, it's allegedly a 6-man tent. I've watched a few reviews online for this tent. There's not a vast amount, but I have to say I feel that the reviews I've seen have been a little bit unkind, in that this is a budget tent without a shadow of a doubt. You are looking at currently, I think, the list price if you're a Go Outdoors member. I'm not here to promote Go Outdoors, incidentally. Other outdoor retailers are available. But Go Outdoors specifically with their membership, where I think if you pay £5 a year or whatever, this is currently retailing at £115, so £115. Plus I think I had a little blue light card discount or whatever, but you're talking literally just over £100. For that sort of money, I personally feel this is a good tent. Like I said, I've seen reviews that have been, I think, slightly unkind, of people expecting a lot more, but then my argument is, for £100, what do you expect? But anyway, you can be the judge of that. Let's put this tent up. I'm going to attempt to do this completely alone. It is, and I emphasize right at the start, highly, highly recommended, and it does stress on the destructions that this is easier with 2 people to assemble. Let's see how we get on. Width-wise, I'm a little bit pushed for space actually here, but anyway, let's open her up. Just praying that the weather is going to keep off. Had all this lovely warm sunshine of late. 3 heat waves, which is unheard of in the UK, and then I was used to do a tent review with the threat of rain at any minute. So just going to bring her over to the side slightly. Now straight away I am aware that I have this the right way round, because I know, and the thing to look out for to know that the back and the front is the red here, little red guide pole, which tells me that the red pole goes through here, and I know, and on the other side as well, I know that the red, there's a colour-coded red pole which is slightly shorter than the 2 main poles. It's definitely for the rear of the tent, so that's always a good guide. Look for the red ribs, and you know that is the back of the tent. One pole with red in, and I know that that is the back pole. So with the limited space that I've got around here, this is going to be interesting. Limited width, but alas, red pole, rear pole into rear sleeve. And just to make it nice and symmetrical, if I count 1, 2.5, I think is about right, either side. Same on this side, 1, 2.5. So I know I've got an even amount of pole either side. And again, without messing up Simon's path, while I'm at it, yeah, a big thank you to Simon, who is the owner of this lovely garden, which I've come to utilise. and I do appreciate that. In fact, as I speak, you're not going to be able to see him on the video, but he's up in the office there, probably looking down and laughing at me, talking to myself. But anyway, so there you go. 3 poles are in. So this is where we start to insert into the bottom. The tent is up. Now then, a couple of confessions. When I say that they do recommend it's a 2-man job to put up, I would suggest they say that for a reason. So I'm guessing there's not many 6-man tents out there that you'd even attempt to put up on your own anyway. But a couple of other points. Obviously, it's not the most ideal location. Really appreciate Simon letting me use his garden. But as you can see here, I'll point it out to you in a minute. We're a bit restricted width-wise. In fact, the rear left side, as you look at the tent, I haven't even used the guide there because I'm right into a beautiful fir tree. But I still love it. I think this is a great tent. And obviously, the more you get to put up a tent, you get into a bit more of a routine. Obviously, the actual area itself, I'm going to use the 360 camera in a minute and just walk in with the 360 just to give you a little idea as to the scale of the thing. That is obviously the full footprint of it without the bedroom inserted. I'm going to put the bedroom in, which is the really simple case of just hanging basically loops onto hooks. Ooh. So here is the bedroom, which I shall unwrap. And again, are hopefully quite self-explanatory. We've got hooks here that will link up with hooks at the back. Over there. Hopefully I've captured that. That goes on there like that. And then this corner, once again, it's just a question of hooking like that. So basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate hooks on the floor. And then these little babies, which are very easy to hook on like so. Just quite hard to hold the camera and do it. It's quite easy to miss. So if you start, find the seam and go up. Again, I'm trying to do this with one hand to film it, but it's really difficult. Like that, there's another one. Let's go on this side. This side. Let me try and do that with one hand. And a nice yellow to prove. Oh, there you go. Look, managed it with one hand. And then come along, and the red goes into the red. Here. And there. And there you have the bedroom. So as we're looking at the tent on the right hand side, on the side we have got this mesh window, which you can only secure from the outside, but this simply rolls up. I shall now demonstrate for you. And the powers of editing. There you go, it's done. So obviously that would have to be secured in wet weather because that is just a mesh, so it's a fly mesh. However, on the other side, we have a PVC window. And strangely, to let the light in, probably not strangely actually, you secure that from the inside. As you can see, a before and after shot. And I'm being joined. Oh, hey, beautiful. What? I've forgotten the name again. Lexi. Lexi. Now posing, look, especially for the camera. So on a few of the reviews of this tent that I've seen, there's been a few people moaning about the door situation. So let me demonstrate the door situation. So I'm going to undo. You have a full length zip either side, assisted with bits of velcro, but it will go all the way down. Let's do that both sides. Push down there on the velcro. So I think the issue that people have is the fact that there is no zip along the bottom. And the only way of securing that is you do have little tags here, just as extras. One either side. And then it is a question of just velcro. And we've got 1, 2, and another one there. So 3 bits of velcro. And people's argument is, I'm sure I've read somewhere that people saying it wasn't rain tight. Well, I kind of don't get that, because to me, I mean, I guess in really strong driving wind, Forrest Gump springs to mind when he's in Vietnam. He's doing that with the water bouncing off the river. But I don't know, heavy rain, perhaps going up into here, slight possibility. It's got to be pretty heavy for that to happen though. But I can't help thinking that looks pretty rain tight to me. But I have read other people suggesting that if you are really concerned, perhaps just get a bit more velcro, even the double-sided velcro stuff, just to help put a bit more of a secure line along the bottom so rain won't get in. And then the other one was obviously pet owners, keen puppies or dogs. I do get that, get their nose into here, and they probably can make their way out. But generally though, that's more secure than it looks, I think. Certainly suffice for me. And again, you know, if that is your main issue about this whole tent for just over 100 quid, I don't know, I don't think it's, you know, not difficult to remedy with some extra velcro or whatever. That's my personal opinion anyway. I don't think that that is an issue. I think the door is nice and secure, and to me rain tight. Admittedly, I haven't been through heavy rain in it yet and strong winds, so I stand to be corrected, but I personally don't feel it's as big an issue as people make out. Another nice little feature are the air vents. Just show you these. Nice bit of mesh there, supported by this velcro. Just there's one both sides. Just nice to increase airflow, address of any condensation issues. And we've got this nice big one here at the back as well. And again, look at that. That's lovely. That just makes for nice airflow. thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed my little review of this Sendero 6-man tent. Just to reiterate, I love it. I think it's a great tent for just over 100 quid. You know, we're all different. Let me know what you think. Do drop us a line. I'll endeavour to reply. And once again, appreciate you watching. So my name's Adam. It's the Just Get Out There Guy channel. And I look forward to hopefully doing some more reviews of whether it's more tents or just being out and about. Thanks again for watching. Do subscribe if you have enjoyed it. It'd be great to have you along. And a little like as well. Really appreciate it. So all the best, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.